Hello everyone, this is Lori from Grammy's Keepsakes, and I thought I would bring you along for the fun of it. I'm making some little ephemera pockets for a journal that I'm making for Caroline Crabtree, and this is what I've got so far. I decoupaged, Mod Podge glued two of her digitals on the front cover and the back cover, and then I painted fabric and I glued that on, and then I gave everything a layer of Mod Podge to seal it. And I still have to do a spray sealer over it, but I haven't done that yet. And I've reinforced the spine with some Tyvek from an old envelope that I had. And I've got I'm making two journals, but this is the one with the fun cover. The other one is a fun cover too, but it is that book cloth that I dyed with alcohol inks and wrinkled and got it all fun. So I'm making a journal out of this one too, but I'm just in the stage of collecting things and having some fun. But the kit that I'm using is one of her eco-dyed kits, and I printed it on vintage music paper. I printed it on a 1902 dictionary page. And I have a laser printer, so it has a little bit of a sheen. I just love that. And then I've got some ready for, and this one matches my cover. I'm going to use these for the signature anchor pages, but they're just beautiful. And there's so many pages that you get. I believe there's 14 sheets of the eco-dyed prints, and then you get 4 envelopes, and then you get 2 pages of little journaling cards, and they're miniatures of the big pages. And so I've been having some fun playing with those. And on the weekend, what I did was I dug out the beeswax and my iron, and I did some encaustic on the envelopes. So let me show you. So it's really a nice, beautiful texture. And let's see, you can't totally see, like it's not glassine, but you can still see the shadow, of the cardstock underneath it. So it did clear it up quite a bit, because here's a regular printed page that I coffee dyed, and you can't see through that. And I printed them on the same paper. And this is 28-pound premium laser paper. So that is just wonderful, I think, and fun. So I just trimmed it out, and all I have to do is glue it up. So let's give it a try. And with the encaustic, that's with beeswax. So I'm using the 3-in-1 to make sure that it sticks to the wax. Make sure none got on the inside. Looks like we're good. And then this I'm just going to flip up so it looks like a little coin envelope. And my little craft iron has holes in it, so I put parchment paper over the beeswax before I put to protect the iron. But it was so much fun and easy to do. And now I have these cute little envelopes to put in my journal also. The designing that she did is just wonderful. So I'm going to put all the little journaling cards inside so I know where they're at. Put them off to the side. What else have I made? I made a couple of slides, and for the base of these I used, grab it, these coin envelope or coin protectors, and I just cut it in half so it's thin, and then I just have the paper, and then I have a pressed leaf and flower from my yard from last year, and this is last year's dandelion, and I just cut out a book page page number, inked around it and stuck it in, and I used a little bit of the old looking Scotch tape to hold that down, and then just glued it shut. And I haven't decided if I'm going to make these into paper clips or just have them as ephemera or decorate a page yet. I'm not that far in my journal designing process yet, but I thought I'd share because her kit is so versatile. So put those up. And then what else did I do? I covered some more CD cases, and I've got to make these pages into journaling cards, but isn't that fun? And I have a tutorial on how I make my cover my CD cases in my channel, and it's in the playlist under ephemera, and it's also in the tutorial playlist. But so I just have to make these book pages into journaling cards, and then these are done and ready to go. But I thought they were cute, great for the book. So I'm halfway done with that. But let's move these aside and get back to what we were going to do today. But I just had to share this kit. It's so beautiful. Okay, and this is what we're making. And it has a little string tie. In this pocket, I have a tag and a little notebook. And this is part of her journaling cards. You get 2 pages of them. And instead of cutting them out separately, I cut them out vertically so I could fold it. And then I inked the separation. And then I just have some papers in here. There's 3 sheets, so you get 6 pages. And the back side of those, you'll have 12 plus the front and back cover to write on. And so that just sits inside. And then this flap in here made a little journaling card because I printed her digital on tracing paper also. And I have it on top of a time card. And then I just stitched around it. So this is the end product. And it started out of these envelopes. And I got them from Hobby Lobby, or their paper studio. And they're craft number 9. They're 8 7/8 by 3 7/8. You get 25, and when they go half off, they're $2.49. And you get 25 of them in there, so it's a really good price. And I know with the lockdowns and everything, you can get these on their website, and they'll ship them to you too, and they honor the sale price on their website also. So that's how it started, and I've had them for quite a while. But first thing I did was I scored it at 2 inches and folded it up, and then I inked around it a little bit. And I did put a little thumb notch here at the top, but I think I'm going to make it bigger. But let's decorate this and make it pretty. Move some of my stuff. Got a little piece of paper. Oh, I've been doing so much stuff. My desk is a mess. Here I've got a time card for our little sheet, or a journaling card. We'll slip that over. Here I've got that, and here I've got the print on the tracing paper for the journaling card. What else do I have here? Let's just do some collaging on the back part here. This wildflower, I think, is kind of pretty. Too long, though. Yeah, I can use the straight edge here on this edge. I'm just going to tear a little bit at the top. Looks like a little mouse bite, doesn't it? That's okay. And I'm going to use some Distress ink. Kind of ink it a little bit sloppy, kind of rough. Botanical book pages are so much fun to work with. I've got my glue book. And line this up with the edge. Yeah, for sure I'm going to recut that thumb notch. That'll be cute. Okay, I wonder, let me see, do I have some more of that graph paper? I should. I've got this pile of stuff everywhere. Here we go. Just give it a rip. And this is a digital that I printed on drawing paper. It likes to rip. It's really good at that part. Okay. I'm just going to trim it along that line. So I have a straight edge for this side. It's ripped the top a little bit. And let's put some glue on that. And I'm going to go in with, here we got paper punch, 1.5 inches. Let's give it a try. Stick it in there. Kind of eyeballing the center. Get that notch inked up a little bit. Oh, that's going to be cute. I'm going to just kind of bring in the ink a little bit with the brush so it's subtle. I like that peeking out. Get my edges just a little bit grungier. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's get this edge a little bit grungier. Okay. Now, let's use some of this fun masking paper down here on the bottom. How wide does it need to be? That'll look good. Just rip it a little bit on this side. Yep, let's glue it down. Oops. Get it good and messy. Messy is fun. We made some dandelion Play-Doh on Friday with my grandsons because they're here every day so that I can teach them and work with them in their schoolwork while we're in this shutdown. And my yard has the world's supply of dandelions. I don't know, they just going crazy out there. And so I looked up a recipe of how to make dandelion Play-Doh. And boy, was that easy to make, and what a hit. The boys are loving it. And it's not really messy at all. So I'm loving it. So check that out. It was so easy and fun to make. Now I'm looking for a little bit of smaller botanicals here so that we can put a little pretty on here. What have I got? I don't want it real close to that. Let me grab the book. It's from this Pocket Guide to Wildflowers of the British Isles in Northern Europe. And I've been just having fun and taking little pieces out of it. Oh, how would that? That might be too light. That's a possibility. Let's put this in for a bookmark, because I will lose my space. Let's look for some more. Oh, that looks fun. Let's do it. Oh, that'll be pretty. Okay, I gotta grab a baby wipe. I am so sticky from that glue. And let's ink this up a little bit. It looks so white on there. Yeah. Let's get that glued on. Have a little bit of the green showing there. Oh, let me grab a label. Will this one work? Maybe. Let's look to see if there's something better. Let me grab a clip so it doesn't keep flipping up on us, so we can just kind of look at it. Nope. How about this one with the date? Let's do the date. I like that. Let's put, oh. No, let's do that. Yeah. Ink it up a little bit. Oh, and I've got another idea. Let me grab some new sticker paper I just got. Where did I put it? Oh, I know. Got it. This is craft colored sticker paper that I got from BB Craft, and I am loving it. I just filmed an unboxing of some of this and some of their other products, and so that video is going to be up pretty quick. But in the meantime, let's play some more. So I've just got my label stamp from Signet Stamps on Etsy. And let's cut this out. I've never seen craft colored sticker paper before. And I'm loving it. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and use it. And it's sticker paper, and it's got a really good adhesion to it. And let's just stick a little bit of art glitter glue on this label. Stick that on there. Crooked as it is. That's okay. I like it crooked. Okay, now let's take care, let's glue this down. And I'm going to use the art glitter glue for that, so that way it can get drying while we decorate that top flap. And I'm just going to use these clips to hold it for me. because we made ourselves a little pocket there. But we have to decorate this little flap. So I've got some book page that I was using earlier. If I can find it, I've got this pile of scraps. This one. So I'm going to go ahead and straighten up the top. That'll work. And it came from, a botanical book page, so the words are safe. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that underneath the flap. Grab a pencil. And trace it. And now I'll just cut inside the tracing. And let's try it on for size. That will work. Ink it up. Give it a little bit of an old look. And some glue. Trying to kind of sort of line up the top and hope for the best. That works. Now we have to put some eyelets and a little button up there. So I'll gotta find my center. That looks good. Oh, we centered the A. Well, we're gonna punch that little A right out. And then let's grab that pen back because we have to put a little hole down here on the bottom too. And so try to line it up. About there. Get the crocodile. Let's grab some little eyelets. Gonna need 2. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm gonna put the cover on that ink before I do something stupid. Okay, let's use the 1/8. And right there. And these little circles I punched out of craft paper, craft cardstock, and glued 2 layers together. And they're 5/8 inch is the size hole punch that I used. So I'll just put the eyelet in there. And there's our little button. Now we need our eyelet down here. I'm going to use some crochet cotton, about that much. And I fold it in half, and the little loop, I'm going to bring it in from the bottom and bring it up and pull it through and dab a little bit of glue where the little lark's head connects so that it will stay. I just use my finger to blot off the excess glue. And then we're going to come up, wrap it a couple of times, and I've got a little leaf charm. Stick that on here and decide where I want it. Unwrap. And so I'm just going to do a 1 overhand knot. And bring the knot kind of close to the charm. And I'm not pulling on the charm because I don't want to break the jump ring. Just pull on the string. And clip the excess. Let's try it out first to make sure in case I have to undo it and fix it. Oh, that'll be good. So we can clip the excess. So there's our basic. Now we got to work on the journaling card to put inside. Wasn't this easy and cute? Let's see, I've got put our little tag in, and okay. We have to decide which part of the time card we want to use. I'm going to go ahead and cut off this top part. And then this is going to be my top. So I'm going to put that in the bottom. And our little eyelet down here stops it. So I can take my pencil and we're going to put a little tab on it. And I want my tab. I think if we just like cut it there, it should be good. didn't get all my pencil off, so okay. And this time card fits perfect in here. Just perfect. So that's my top. Now we need the tracing paper. I love that. Okay, we're going to glue it on. So I'm going to use glue stick, and I'm just going to glue the card. I tried gluing the back of the tracing paper on another one, and the tracing paper got all curly and fun to work with. So let's glue the card this time and see if I have better luck. And I'm going to go over the edge so that I can trim both sides. That way I don't have to worry about lining anything up. And just using the bone folder so I make sure I don't have any bubbles. And then just flip it over and trim it. Oh. And let's grab the corner chomper and round those corners. I'm going to use the 1/2 inch. I just love how you can see through. You can see the botanical images on our EcoDide, but you can also see the graphics from the time card. That's just fun. Okay, now we're going to put that tab on. I want to sew around this quick, so let me sneak over to the machine here and just give it a quick stitch. Okay, it just gives it a little more of a finished look, I think. Got my strings all tangled up. That's okay. And I've got one of these little tab tops punched out already. We can change our mind as to what the top is, can't we? Let's just go ahead and go with that way and apply some glue on the back of this. And it's just craft cardstock. eyeball the center. Should be okay. And then just ink it a little bit. We can use the little brush and just kind of give it a little going over. Oh, and you know what else would be fun? Let me grab this leaf stencil. Use a little bit smaller brush. Why not, right? There. A little more decoration to the back of the journaling card. And let's put it in our little pocket. Oh, that fits in there nice. The tab won't get bent. Okay, and do I have a little notebook? I do. Okay. Let's use this side. Put our little notebook in there. Yep, this side. Get rid of the ink. And here I've got two fun little pockets. Now they can be free floating in the journal, or glue them down, or it could be glued on two sides for a tuck, or it could be glued on three sides for a pocket. Let me grab a signature so you can see. Yeah, that's going to be nice. And see, little things can be behind it. That'll be fun. And I think it would be a lot of fun too, and very pretty if it's on one of the pages. Oh yeah, it just kind of knocks it up a little bit. Won't that be pretty? Yes. Well, I'm going to have lots more fun. And check out Caroline Crafttree's Etsy shop. Her digitals are absolutely gorgeous. I will leave a link in the description box. And have fun crafting. Have a creative day.